This is the Cyberverse Quintesson gift set here. It's available pretty much right now at most of your stores for about $30. You get Prowl, Shockwave, and a Quintesson in the pack. The set doesn't really have a name. I keep wanting to call it Quintesson Attack, and I don't know where I got that name. There's no really name on the box other than Quintessons. You get, like I said, Prowl, Shockwave, and a Quintesson, and these cool little Quintesson mind control helmets which snap over Prowl and Shockwave in their robot modes. Before I get to those two, let me show off the Quintesson right here. He's mostly black with some silver, as you can tell. Some little claws here. And when you push down on his head, he exchanges faces, like a standard Quintesson does. I don't know if you can tell, but his tentacles kind of stretch out as you push down. That's not really much of a play feature, as it is, I think, just part of the toy, but I thought it looked cool. I like this face a lot right here. He has 5 faces, which it doesn't seem like he has 5 faces. It feels like he only has 4 when you're pushing him around, but you'll see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's your traditional Quintesson judge, though in the Cyberverse stylized look. Now let's get to Prowl and Shockwave here, and let me transform them right quick. And now I have them here in their robot modes. Prowl is pretty good looking. These are the Spark Armor figures available now at your stores, just without the Spark Armor included. So if you wondered why they looked familiar other than being, evergreen characters, that's why. Prowl's a really good looking figure. Nice. He's got your basic articulation like you'd expect for a toy this size. His little chest likes to come up here sometimes. Wings with the door. Not too dissimilar from the original Prowl toy, aside from modern toy technology. And Shockwave, about the same. You see the same amount of articulation. His little laser hand actually comes off, and you could, I guess, stick it in this little peg here if you want to give him little fists or whatever to hold a gun or something. I guess you can put it right here too. They're neat little figures. They're really basic, as you can tell by looking at them. But the basicness doesn't hurt them. They're just fun robot figures. Now these cool little mind control helmets snap in to where their Spark Armor went. Just kind of slip it over their head. I think I got the right one, yeah. Just slip it over. Let's try this head. Maybe this one will fit on a little better. There we go, that did. And now Shockwave is mind controlled by the Quintessons. And same with Prowl. Yeah, I guess those gets to just fit a little better the other way. Now the Quintesson, we'll switch to this head. That's Judge Judy. Now Judge Judy, the Quintesson, is controlling Prowl and Shockwave. I don't know if this is going to play back to an episode of the Cyberverse show that hasn't aired yet, or it's just something they came up with for the set. Either way, it really makes for a good toy play set with the 2 robots in the Quintesson and these removable little mind control helmets that don't look too bad. Now, they just look great. With Prowl, I do wish he had maybe gray or something instead of the black, so the helmet would stand out more. But you can see on Shockwave, who's mostly purple and pink, how good it looks on the figure. It's a nice little sculpt. It looks nice and alien with the tentacles and the one eye and these little just sculpted in details. It's a really nice looking little accessory. And you know, like I said, these are basic little figures, but they're still nice basic little figures. I don't know who that guy is supposed to be. I guess a librarian. Let's put it back on this crazy head guy. Look at that dude. Look at that. I'm going to fall over, bro. Look at this cool spiral he has right here. I suppose this is supposed to be the hypnotizing Quintesson head. Let's transform him back real quick so I can show off some details on the vehicle. And now we have him back in vehicle mode. I obviously clipped out the transformation just to save for time here. Not that they transform very difficult, like they're very basic toys, as I said. You can see just there's all Prowl's robot bits folded in. Prowl turns into his traditional sports car police car. It's not so much the Fair Lady Z as G1 Prowl or as traditional ones are. It's more of a, you know, I really can't tell what car this is supposed to be. Just kind of a more modern sports car, I guess. It looks really good though. You know, his really basic in color, but mostly white. A touch of black here by default of the shoulder joints. His windows and light bar are painted. Those back windshield isn't, which isn't the biggest deal in the world, but it does stand out quite a bit. Of course, there's this tampographed Autobot symbol and black bumpers. Prowl's a really good toy. Just a little extra paint probably would go a long way on it. Shockwave turns into this spider tank thing that he's been turning into in Cyberverse. Sort of a weird insect with a laser tank doohickey. What would you call this? A bug? It looks really cool though. I really like it. I've been a fan of this style of robot insect thing ever since about Megabolt Megatron featured them. And Shockwave has a little army of drones in the cartoon that are this mode that just makes it great. What do you call this thing? But at the end of the day, this is a really cool set of toys. You know, you get Prowl, Shockwave, the Quintesson, and the little mind control helmets. I kind of wish they had weapons for the robots to hold. I guess by default, Shockwave, who's Shockwave? Shockwave has one from his laser hand, but Prowl could use a pistol. And all the pretty good little figures. Now I did notice while I was transforming them back that there is a slight difference in these alien module units. Earlier when I tried to, when I tried to show you, I thought they were interchangeable and I was wrong. You'll notice this one's flatter and this one has a curved little tentacle. The flatter one is intended to go on Prowl. See how it fits over his car hood chest there? And Shockwave's is this curvy one, which fits nice and neat over his little robot chest thing. Arrgh. Man, this is just a really good set of toys. I really hope they do more with this figure here. Maybe put them in some more sets with some other robots with other cool Quintesson devices. Either way, this is a great set.